Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers, and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers, and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished. Because we got each other.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What is good, everybody? Welcome to another Wednesday night here on Beyond Wednesdays. Me and my boy Yee starting off the show with a major stoner move. I forgot to turn on the cameras. So, oh well.
You had the cameras on reverse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, my Lord. All right. What is good, everybody? We got new comic book day. So we're going to go over new comics and a couple news stories to talk about. No market report tonight. I've just been too busy throwing those two whatnot sales in to the week has kind of taken away all my time. And
it's that's no matter how long you go live on the show, you already know it's like a 6-hour commitment. Like pulling all the books, listing all the books, that's like an easy hour, runtime of the show, and then like add 2 hours for packing. So it's like a full day's worth of work.
Yeah. Comic Slinger said, had a great Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection come through the shop today. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Ooh. It's always nice.
Yeah, I've been looking at issue 1 third prints. Like the price is kind of attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whatnot sales have been excellent. Thanks for everybody that's been jumping in and picking up really good deals. Listen, a lot of the stuff that I have was bought for spec value, for spec purposes, and they're not bad books. I will not put shit up on a sale. And at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I know what I bought them for. I can drop some of these to half price and still, make a profit off of them, which is nice. So it's been nice to get books out finally. Start getting books out, but I've got so much more to go. And
yeah, but I've always felt that way about when you get into comics versus when you decide to start selling. Like, no matter what, if you bought in early enough, like even in a down market and you're profiting, I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing.
Yeah. And it's going to pay for San Diego this year, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's
Comix really paying for the trip.
Yeah, for sure. So I've got another sale tomorrow. We're going to do a short show today because I've got to go finish packaging up the rest of Monday night sale. I ran out of Gemini, so I had to make a new Gemini order, and they show up. Gemini show up in a day. It's crazy. I can put in my order for Geminis, and they're here the next day. It's nuts.
I think they have distribution centers like in a lot of places because like I hear that all the time. Like that's super fast.
Yeah.
Like especially people in like on the East Coast, like in the Baltimore area. Like, I think you can even pick it up from the warehouse.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I've got to start pulling more books for tomorrow's show. I've got to start putting together some Stein pack-esque McClay packs that I can, sell before San Diego too. I think I'll put a bunch of my slab books in there, instead of trying to sell them on eBay. I think it'd be better just to put them in like a Stein pack and, give people a chance at getting them first.
It is your handle on Whatnot still at Bryan McClay?
Yeah.
All one word.
Yeah. And if you guys go, by the way, if you guys ever don't know where to go, where it's at, just go to my link tree, and there's a link right here to my Whatnot channel, and you can get $10 off your first purchase using this link. You should be able to, but yeah, you could just click that, and then it will take you. I don't know what that is. It'll take you to my Whatnot thing, and then I have a sale on tomorrow night, and I'll put that up on the link tree too. But I also have my eBay store up there. I've been so busy that I haven't had to put anything new on the eBay store. That's the other thing. Like, you forget how much time it takes to do all this stuff. You think, oh, it's just going to be easy.
I literally have piles of stuff that I was like, oh, I'm gonna list that on eBay, and like I think I've gotten as far as already taking pictures, and so I just need to what I like to do is I like to look up the card sold and then copy that person's what they filled out, and obviously if I'm selling like PSA graded cards, I'm updating what the grade of the card is, or if it's the same, updating the serial number. But yeah,
I'm with you.
West Coast Rob, he opened some Top Series too and pulled the Wemby non-auto card insert.
Oh, there is a non-auto Wemby.
I didn't realize that insert also had a non-auto, like because they were just advertising the auto, right? Because he's not. I think it's a bigger deal that he's showing up in that as an auto, versus in basketball, right? Because Topps has the license for Wemby.
Yeah.
And there's no basketball cards that have his auto. Unless Leaf is doing something. I don't know if they have his auto.
Yeah, who knows?
But it's still like the same thing for where it's unlicensed basketball cards with his auto.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We should probably talk about that real quick. For those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, Top Series 2 baseball has come out, and they did something really cool in this set. One of the greatest cards of all time is a Fleer card. It's not even a Topps card, so this makes it even cooler that Topps did this. So if you guys all don't know, there was an Air card, an 89 Fleer baseball with Billy Ripken, where the bottom of his bat says "fuck face" on it, and they didn't get a chance to take it out. Well, they went and fixed it halfway through the beginning of the print run, so there's multiple different types of airs and fixes. So the air, obviously, there's only one type of the air. It's the fuck face, and you can read it. And then there's a bunch of fixes that are, certain ones are tougher to get than the air. There's a scribble out where it looks like they took just like a little pen and scribbled it out. There's a white scribble out. There's a black box. And then there's these cuts where they made these saw cuts just to take them out of the card. It's literally cut out of the card.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Top Series 2 has another Oriole rookie in it that's a big, major rookie in Jackson Holiday, and they homaged the card. And they put Fun Face on it. Look at that.
It is a short print, right?
Super short print. Yeah.
Oh, it was a super short print.
Yeah.
Oh man.
and not only that, there's other designs of it. There's the scribble.
Uh-huh.
And these are what people have found so far, and the black box.
Wow, that's really funny.
Right?
Yeah. I know the shop that Nate and I go to rip cards. 2 customers have pulled 2 different Jackson Holiday super short prints. Really? I don't know if it's from the same case or if it's 2 different cases, I don't know what they were allocated basically.
Yeah. I'm going to buy one of these for sure. 100%.
Are you just gonna buy one, or are you gonna try to rip
Buy
four?
one. I'm done ripping freaking wax, man.
How much are these going for? I mean, because they're starting to pop up on the market, right?
Yeah,
People are pulling them, so I'm assuming they're on the market.
Let's take a look. $24 tops.
So while you're pulling this up, I think it's really interesting too that he already has a stamp, a rookie stamp card, right?
Yeah. No. What do you mean?
If you look in the corner, he has the rookie card, the rookie stamp. Yeah. So
I thought you were talking about before this.
No, like this is his first like rookie stamp card, right?
Yeah.
I mean, besides like a Topps Now card, I'm assuming. I mean, that's from a set. I mean, even though it's a super short. I mean, this is kind of similar to like what they did for who was it? Wasn't Bobby Witt Jr. like that, where he had a short print in Series 2.
Same with Wander, not Wander, Bobby Witt Jr., Julio Rodriguez, Spencer Torkelson, Michael Harris.
Right, that they were all short prints in Series 2.
There's the regular short print right there for Holiday. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You can only get his rookie card in Series 2 as a short print, not as a base card, which is bullshit. Pisses me off. And then the super short print is the fun face card, and then I imagine the super short prints are the other ones.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm just imagining that, like, that he'll probably end up getting a base rookie cards in update then.
Here's the black box variation. Say that again, Yee?
So do you think he'll get a base card, a rookie base card in update?
Yeah, it depends if they bring him back up. I don't know. That's a great question. I would think so.
Right. I mean,
he didn't play enough games, right?
Yeah, I mean, but him already getting a stamp on the short print or whatever kind of leads me to believe that they have plans to put him in update.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could just I'm just guessing, to be honest. I mean, it's harder to tell since he's back down in AAA.
Yeah.
So
that's so cool. Yeah, there's a scribble black right there. So there's a scribble white, a scribble black, and a black box so far that we've seen.
Oh, so we can assume that there's probably a white box then too.
Yeah. Well, no, there was never a white box on the original, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Here's the Jackson Merrill. So there's 4 short print variation rookies in this set: Jackson Holiday, Jackson Merrill, Jackson Churio, and one more. I think Wyatt Langford. I think. So
I'm surprised it wasn't another Jackson.
Yeah, right. It's kind of crazy.
Call it the 4 Jacksons. Right?
Yeah, the Jackson.
Oh man,
4.
If they could get
Michael
5 of them,
in there, yeah.
Get the Jackson 5. Right?
Yeah, that would be awesome, dude.
That'd be a cool subset.
Yeah,
that
would be cool. That was a mistake on their part. I mean, they were too busy thinking of this. That's cool.
That's cool that they did this.
Yeah, here's the other short print rookies. So Jackson Merrill from the Padres, Jackson Churio, and I think, let's see here, Wyatt Langford is the other one. So here's the Wembanyama.
Yeah, first pitch, no auto.
No auto, yeah. Which
and then Rob, let us know what format
Rob,
you ripped. If it was like, I think you were opening blasters, is what I saw in the chat.
Okay,
but yeah,
this is
if you pulled that from a blaster, like that's amazing.
They have these signature tunes. So Juan Soto with Daddy Yankee. Who are the other ones? Let's see here.
Ooh,
Kyle Tucker and Travis Scott. Yeah.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, kind of like, oh, that's awesome. Like,
and then they have. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I've been wanting to up more of my Kyle Tucker autos.
Yeah. This is stupid, but they got to do it. Women in baseball. I don't even. Oh, I thought they were only. Never mind. I thought that they were only one of ones, so they're an actual subset. I only saw the one of ones. I was like, why would you only make one of ones of these?
No, I figured. I think they were just advertising like, oh, you could pull one of one.
One. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, women in baseball, and then the City Connect, which are dope. The Swatch collection. Here's the backs of the golden mirrors, so you know if you got a golden mirror. They look gorgeous. So pretty cool. I just the set is terrible though.
I was gonna skip buying a box from the set and just buy singles. I think I'm gonna stick to just buying singles. I mean, we were looking at the checklist right before we started. I do like the home field advantage, how it has a bunch of rookies in this set. So I feel like that helps it. But I mean, that's like at best case scenario, one per case.
You can still buy cases. You can buy everything on the top site. There's so many of these that are printed.
Oh yeah.
Here's the checklist. The checklist is garbage. So here's the rookies. Hold on here. What are we doing?
Oh, 2 monster boxes.
Oh, wow.
He pulled that from... I didn't even realize monster boxes were already out.
Steven Cruz, Bryce Jarvis. Well, I'm just going to read the people that are the rookies that are worth pulling.
Yeah.
Pete Crow Armstrong is a rookie in the set, I think. Heston Kierstad. Pete Crow Armstrong. Is there another one? Let's see. Shoto Imanaga. And then Jordan Lawler. Everson Pereira is good, but I mean he's not that good. I mean the rookies in this are not good. Mason Wynn.
And there's so many too, and especially in the flagship sets basically.
There's 350 cards in this set. Yeah. And there's only like 5 or 6 cards worth getting in the base. Maybe less than that.
Yamamoto.
Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Noelve Marte for the Reds.
Does Lawler have a...
Lawler. Yep, Lawler's in this.
Okay.
But other than that, it's pretty shitty.
Pretty slim pickings.
Yeah. Yep. So there you go, all you baseball card fans. Top Series 2 is out, and there's some decent inserts and stuff like that to get. Check those out.
I'm just gonna keep on buying more Bowman Megas while people are being hyped on Series 2 or whatever.
Yeah. The team colored border variations are beautiful, man. Those cards are so gorgeous. I couldn't imagine what the Orioles one would look like on a black card with those orange Oriole logos.
Oh man, that would pop, especially with the neon that they're doing with the coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Blood Hunt number 3 came out this week. We'll kind of go over it. There wasn't. I'll be, to be honest, it wasn't that good. But I understand that. It's like the middle issue. We're trying to get to middle issues, but we've been talking about the series since it started, and the first 2 reviews were excellent. But it was okay. It was kind of cool. They started it off with a Jet-Free Varegi memorial, which is cool. I found these Red Wolf books this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, when I was going through stuff. I might actually sell those tomorrow. They give the little, background, and basically the way it starts is Blade sent T'Challa to go find some secret weapon, and he's talking to T'Challa and he's saying, "Hey, did you find it yet?" And if you remember, T'Challa he doesn't want to listen to Blade, but he has to because he's a vampire now. So he's like, "What?" He's like kind of pissed when he has to talk to him, but he has to because he's a vampire. And Wanda kind of starts goading Blade, and then you jump back to the Sanctum Sanctorum and you see Miles just starting to go crazy because he's becoming a vampire. And they kind of hold him, and this is kind of weird because he's being held by the bands of Sidorak, which is kind of cool. And Clea put that up there, and then she asks Doctor Strange to let the Eye of Agamotto show the truth, and all of a sudden, Miles he's still a vampire, but he's not going just blood rage.
Berserk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then basically Miles kind of figures out what's going on, and they're talking about what their plan is to stop this, and all of a sudden they realize that Blade's daughter doesn't realize that Blade is the big bad, and they tell her, and she freaks out and takes off. Well, the reason why they need her is because she's the only one that can basically kill him, because she's his bloodline. So, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, anyways, they go back and they talk about what their plan is. They say what their plan is. Captain America goes on TV and gives this really good speech, because he's Captain America now, and tells all the people that they got to stand, proud and all that stuff. And this is kind of a cool page. It just wasn't that good of an issue. I mean, it was pretty predictable, but at the end, this big thing comes out of nowhere and lands in the middle of the city, and I don't know what it is. It's supposed to be the thing that T'Challa was looking for. He calls it his great prize. He says, Blade says, "So from the antediluvian caves of Wakanda to the New York City, which will serve as a grave of the Avengers, I will drop my great prize, which has not seen the sky since the days of old Atlantis, upon their city, the temple of the first blasphemy, so that it might be their tombstone." I don't know what the fuck that means.
So it's basically a filler issue to set up towards the end.
Yeah, it's terrible. So,
hey, but there's a 1 in 25 blood band, right?
and that's not that good, is it? Right?
I don't know, but I'm sure people are still asking $200, $300 for it.
Yeah. Let's go over New Comic Book Day real quick. Like I said, you guys, going to probably be a quick show tonight, but we're still going to go through a lot of good content for you. All right. Amazing Spider-Man Blood Hunt #2. I don't know if there's any good variants for this stuff. This site used to be really good because it would show variants on the previews, but it doesn't do that anymore, which kind of sucks. Right? Even though you hit variants and reprints, like what the fuck? Let me hit that again. Still doesn't do it. So anyways, Armory Wars got a new Good Apollo on Burning Star 4 Volume 2 #2 coming out, which is the Coheed and Cambria stuff. Avengers #15. Let's take a look here. It's got the Scotty Young Black Panther. I think these are a waste. I mean, they're cool. They're not as good as the baby variants. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I think it's because they're pushing it as a set, right?
Yeah.
That kind of I mean, I know there's completionists that are gonna have to have it in their collection no matter what because it's Scotty, but then at the same time, it's kind of like they're milking a cow, right?
Yeah,
and it's kind of drying up.
They're doing the Batman Gotham for Gaslight facsimile with a sketch cover, which is actually kind of cool. It'd be cool to get sketches on that and ask the artist to do like characters from the Gotham by Gaslight world, you know? That would be kind of cool. But there's a new Gotham by Gaslight series coming out called The Kryptonian Age, which is interesting. Andy Diggle's doing it. We'll have to keep our eye on that. There's some incentive covers for it. There's a Jock incentive cover. 1 in 25, which isn't that good. It's
I was going to
actually
say,
pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm not impressed
At all. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm a huge Jock fan too, so.
Yeah, but this one's not a ratio variant, but it's pretty good. Just open order. Kendrick Lim. That one's really good, actually.
That was easily an incentive.
Yeah, this should have been a 1 in 25. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense as a 1 in 25 than the Jock.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah,
and then,
just sell the Jock by name.
Look at this Matina. This Matina, too, should have been a 1 in 25. I mean,
either one of those could have been 1 in 25s. No questions asked.
Yeah, that Jock is terrible. There's a foil of the Jock, too. And then this is the 1 in 50 foil, I guess, for this one. But
I want to say meh on that, too. Like, it looks like it's like those cityscape covers that Marvel was doing with Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
That they're trying to do that as a DC version or whatever.
So the red band cover, I don't see anything different in it compared to the regular. Hold on here. Look at the regular. What's the difference between this and that? There is no difference.
Oh, it's red in the top.
Oh, that's it? There's fucking just red blood dripping down it? That's pretty terrible. That is garbage.
I was like, corporate wants to see the differences. Or wants you to circle the differences. I was like, is there?
Yeah. And then here's the 1 in 25. It's kind of cool. Old school EC Comics homage. It's got Dracula, Doctor Strange, Blade.
I like that concept and everything, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Since I sold my book, I don't care.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I hate to say it like that. So thank you for whoever bought it. I mean, it's because you obviously really wanted it. But yeah.
What'd you sell it for?
Like $270 something, I think.
Nice.
Let me double check before I just make up numbers. And someone's going to quote me like, well, he sold it for blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. The DC Pride Uncovered #1 has a really good Jen Bartel. Is that Jen Bartel? I think it's Jen Bartel, right? Who's this?
Yeah, I think
it's Jen Bartel. That's a really fucking good cover right there.
Yeah.
Great design. I hope that there's a virgin foil of this. And there's not. There's a virgin foil. Yes, there is. Look. Wow. That's awesome. This is perfect. Is this cover of the year category stuff? Maybe I'm too stoned. Like, if this foil looks really good and it pops really well, this might be like cover of the year category.
I mean, I think the only thing that's going to deter people away from it is that, you know, it's obviously a Pride Month cover too as well.
Yeah, which is stupid for people to not want to buy good art because of that. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. That I mean, like, I could see that being a deter for, like, I honestly don't care, but I mean, like, I can see.
I agree. Some people are going to stand on their moral high ground type shit.
Yeah, even though it's book, like instead of just appreciating art. Or
I get it. I feel that way sometimes too. I do that sometimes too. I'm like, maybe I don't. You know, I really don't like the the Green Lantern. Adam Scott. What's I'm stoned, you guys. I apologize. What's the Green Lantern's name? The oldest Green Lantern. Anyways, that new Green Lantern series that didn't like so much. It had gorgeous covers. I mean, some of the best covers ever. So,
Okay. I sold my Bloodhound for 180.
Alan Scott, thank you, AOA. 180, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this, if this is going to be like an anthology. Here's all the variants. Man, that is gorgeous. That is so beautiful. Like, are these all gay characters? Is that what these are? It looks like, yeah. Paula Midnighter, Alan Scott. What's her name? Maya Lopez. Is that her name? I forget her name. That's a gorgeous cover, though. Look at that. The Jim Lee black and white. Wow.
Wait, isn't Maya Lopez Echo?
Not Maya Lopez. What's her name? The chick that took over being the Question, and she was a Gotham City Police.
Oh, I'm not sure who that is.
Chat will let us know. Appreciate the chat tonight. Renee Montoya. Thank you, James. Nice. Yeah, Renee Montoya. Great character. Love. I was really stoked when they were going to do 52. I went and got into the Question again, and right before they were going to do that. But they didn't really... She was probably the best stuff in 52, her and Batwoman. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Deadpool number 3. You've got a really good A cover by Torrin Clark. But the 1 in 50 is a Hildebrandt cover. And I just don't like these Hildebrandt covers. But this will probably be a big pickup for a lot of people.
It looks like one of those like Fleer trading cards or something like that.
Yeah, that's what they're known for, is doing those cards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. East Side. Oh, wait. I don't want to go through these. I want to go through these. There's the Rob Liefeld open order photo variant. That's movie variant. Cool. Yeah, that is kind of cool. This would be cool, but this doesn't look 8-bit to me. This just looks fuzzy. It looks like somebody went to go take out the back, like take out the alpha channel and didn't do it well enough. You know what I mean? It's
because we're desensitized, right? Yeah. Like, they've already done so many Deadpool 8-bit covers that compared to all those, like, this is shit.
Yeah. There's the regular Hildebrandt. I think it looks good like that with the card accents.
So. With the minimal trade as well. Yeah. The incentive doesn't make sense. Or the version, I should say, right?
Yeah. They're doing a second print of Deadpool Wolverine number 1, which is pretty cool.
Ooh, I'm going to buy the 1 in 25.
Yeah, well, is there? There is. Here's the 1 in 25 second printing.
I was joking.
Dude, he put up a super cool video today on his IG where he's talking about why he chose to make Deadpool the way he is, and it's all out of ease. He's like, I just didn't want to have to draw faces all the time. It's easier. It's faster.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I was listening to I started listening to Robservations, and it's
good.
Really good. It's so good. Yeah. So I've listened to the last 2 episodes, which was a really good conversation about, homages versus swipes, and then like kind of like the history of it too, right? And like in different fields how it's appreciated, but in comics how it, people put up a fence around it, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Ryan, I'll pull you on right before we go. We're probably only going to be on for about another half hour, 45 minutes or so. So right before we go, I'll send you the link. I think he said he's got a Panini replacement package that he thinks is empty, so he wants to open it on here.
No, it's only one card, so it's really light. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah. This is kind of interesting. So this is a Destro variant for the Southern Comics Cartel Heroes Con. I don't know how rare it is, but it's not terrible. And it's a con variant, it sounds like.
Cartel Con, huh? That sounds that sounds safe.
Well, no, Southern Comics Cartel, I think, is the
Oh, okay. I was just
the
joking
retailer. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
Heroes Con. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be at Heroes Con.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Southern Comics Cartel Heroes Con variant. Cameron Johnson. All right. Deviant's got a. I immediately saw this cover. Somebody's smoking DMT out of a electric pen.
Oh hell yeah!
Right?
Well,
That's what it
I heard
looks
that
like.
those are more common nowadays too. Like
Yeah.
I've heard from multiple sources, like, "Hey, you want a pen that's just DMT?" And it's like kind of like,
Yes.
no.
Yes, I do.
I just don't want to mix them up with like
Forget that
like,
you're. Yeah.
yeah. Like, oh, is this my cannabis one?
Yeah.
Nope. I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Cruella DeVille. Here's all the variants for people that are collecting some of these. I don't see any that really stand out. But there you go. Fantastic Four number 21 has a killer Alex Ross cover. They mess up with this and this. The trade dress is so good on this that it adds to the cover. This big white blood hunt and this big white barcode ruin the cover.
Let's go. Just put it on the back.
Yeah. Fuck.
Put it somewhere it's unintrusive of the art, right?
Terrible Art Adams headshot cover.
Why does the thing have an Edgar haircut?
I know. Things in Edgar.
Yeah. How's the thing even get an Edgar in the first place?
Yeah.
Like, are you chipping rocks away? No.
Jesus. Yeah, that's a tough cover. But it's Art Adams. We'll give him a pass.
Yeah. But he's busy now. He's busy now, right? He's doing too much.
Geiger number 3 is out. It's got a 1 in 50 foil cover of this. That's beautiful. That's another great designed character. Daredevil.
Yeah, I actually started reading Geiger.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought the first series was always really good. So
yeah.
They
got another one of these Dave Barden headshot covers. I actually kind of like these. I don't know why. I like to search for characters and like this.
It's because you still want one of those stamp books.
Yeah. Yep.
That's probably the reason why, right? Because it has that similar style cover.
Marvel's value stamp. This is a killer Green Lantern cover right here. Holy cow. Green Lantern number 12, Return of the Star Sapphire. Man. Who did that cover? Zermonico? I've never heard of that dude, but he's badass. That's beautiful.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. This one's a 1 in 25. It's pretty good.
Oh, wow.
It's different.
Yeah.
Kieran Grant. Gunhoney. Got a new Gunhoney book coming out. These are all retailer exclusives. Holy cow, look at all these. Jesus.
Is that what this book has become?
There's so many variants. Hold on. What? Jesus. Are you kidding me? Holy cow.
This has become the licensed version of like doing a
Zenoscope.
What? like Zenoscope or like any of those other books, right?
Yeah.
Or like any of the cosplay books,
Booby
and all that
books.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's the incentive. Okay, finally. Adam Hughes, and it's not good. Oh, is that rough? It looks unfinished.
I like the original Adam Hughes one.
Yeah.
That he had. Yeah.
This looks unfinished. That's not good.
It's probably a commission for someone.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
Hey, do you care if 5,000 people also have this cover too as well?
Look at this cover, dude. Look at this cover is so it's good art, but it's so stupid. Why would she have Look at her tits, dude. They're like half hanging out of her shirt. Why would she be
Because you got to have underboob on at least one of the covers, right?
It's so stupid.
Is her hand on the tentacle too?
I
Like,
don't
what's
know,
going on
dude.
here?
This is so stupid. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, she's just wandering the jungle in a underboob shirt.
She lost the other half to the tentacle.
Jesus, dude. Oh my god.
Underboob is the new Crocs. That's
yeah.
funny. Oh, so does that mean that's everywhere? Everywhere I go outside?
Yeah.
I can't wait for the college campus to catch on to that.
The underboob.
Yeah, just underboob shirts everywhere.
There is no ratio for the Incredible Hulk. Invincible Image First variant. What is this? Cover coming soon. They're doing an Image First of this, which they've done 1, 2, 3 times. They're doing another one, but it's a variant by Corey Walker and Bill Crabtree. Well, Corey Walker did the original one.
So we're getting a
Another
remix
original,
edition.
yeah. This one's kind of cool. They're reprinting Labyrinth.
No, that's cool.
New covers. That Little Black Book number 4's got a great Western cover. That's a really good cover right there by Francavilla.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like, because it just looks like an old Western, right?
Yep.
Or like one of those old Marvel ads or something.
And I love how it's a car coming through the canyon, an old car instead of a horse.
Horse and buggy and all that.
The skulls for the O's.
I mean, my horse is going to get jealous you're talking about it, because I'm in Texas and that's how I get to work every day.
Nothing on there. Monolith number 2 is coming out. That's interesting. I don't know is anybody reading this? Spawn spinoff.
Oh, people still read comics?
Yeah.
Since when?
Yeah. Let's see here. My Little Pony stuff for any bronies out there. Plastic. Pumpkin. Red Hood, The Hill. Spider Boy. This got a new character in it that could be interesting. This is a Puzzle Man, I think is his name, or something like that. Yeah, Puzzle Man. And that's kind of a cool cover.
Yeah.
They did a Nick Klein Stormbreakers variant on this that has nothing to do with Spider Boy. Okay. Kind of a waste.
The Scotty Young
Spider-Man,
one didn't look that bad.
Yeah. Darth Vader number 47. This is supposed to be good. I'm going to have to check this out.
Oh, so Jersey the Bay is asking, when does Doom 2 drop? I thought Doom
It was just a one
shot.
shot. Yeah, it was just a one shot. Man, that's a 1 in 25 by Ken Lashley. That's pretty good.
So 10 years from now, or the next series, would be issue 2 for June.
Strange Academy Blood Hunt. This is one that I haven't read yet that I need to read because I think they're dealing with Doom in this, if I remember correctly. So that could be good. I'm gonna have to check that. I'm gonna have to check that out. Thundercats number 5 is coming out. That's a good Nakayama cover right there. That's really good Perillo. Holy cow. Declan Shelby.
Well,
Jay
Perillo
Lee.
and Carlo Cohen were at Dallas Fan Expo.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're going to be at San Diego so I can run up on them. Get my money
swap
back.
out.
Yeah.
Or get them to sign a bunch of books for you for free.
And I don't want you. No, I don't want you to sign it. I'll take a sketch. You know what I mean? Like hopefully they'll give me a sketch.
Yeah.
And 1 in 7. That's pretty good. 1 in 10. 1 in 10. Another 1 in 10. 1 in 15. All the different variants that you get from Dynamite, like normal. But this right here, these Ben Oliver covers are so good. Man, that's good.
Yeah, I like that hair.
Just the way that these are drawn, they look amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Transformers number 9. I haven't read this yet, but I will. It's got a killer cover. It's not bad.
That is cool.
Yeah, John Jang variant.
Nice.
Here's the black and white. Here's the incentives right here. 1 in 10. Why does it do that? 1 in 25. And then
it's set up to show you advertisements, man.
There's a 1 in 50, but it's a spoiler variant, so. Ultimate X-Men number 4, the Momoko series. You got a 1 in 10 design variant. It's kind of a pointless design variant for that character. Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, the 6th printing Kaketo. We're getting into, I'm telling you, we're going deep on this one. We're going to see all the different versions of Spider-Man. Yeah.
What printing do you think it's going to go to?
1,000.
I think this is the cap at 6.
Why is there a Vampirella Dark Reflections coming out again? What is this? Limited version variant? Like, I don't understand that. What, we have another one coming out? That's weird. Yeah,
this one's spot foil.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Nah, just joking. Actually, I have no idea what it actually is.
And that's about it for New Comic Book Day that I can think of. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Space Ghost. I don't think. Oh, Scarlet Witch. That's what I missed. All right. The Jenny Frizen cover on this is excellent. There's all the covers are good, but 1 in 100 Jenny Frizen.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I mean, I knew a lot of people were onto this cover a while ago, so around FOC. So
yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
James Crater says paper version limited to numbers ordered and metal came out a week later for Dynamite. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Holy shit. That will be the
wins the ice.
This will be the hot book of the week.
I hope she wins the Eisner Award though.
Yeah, this Tran Wen is also really good, but it's just an open order variant. The Scotty Young's actually pretty good. This one's pretty good too. Kind of like old.
That kind of look
like a 3D. The old posters, the blacklight posters.
Yeah. The Scotty Young one looks different than all the others.
Yeah.
Like he did more work for it or something like that.
This is a 1 in 25. That's really good too.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Alexander Lozano. And then a ton of retailer exclusives. So there'll be a ton of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 retailer exclusives. for this one.
Oh, so I don't have to work so hard to get the
prison.
prison.
Yep. So.
So that might be the reason why it doesn't show up on the Hot 10.
Yeah. Could be. Could be. All right, let me send Ryan the link. Let's have him come on and do a
unboxing.
Opening. Yeah. Ryan, I'm going to send it to you on Google Chat. Okay.
Well, good, because I need to talk to him about submitting cards to PSA if he wants to do that.
What do you mean? Does he want to submit cards?
Yeah, like, because I have a couple of people in Houston, so I'm probably, depending on what he's submitting, I'm going to have him and Johnny submit cards together so they can just split the bill and then grade my own cards on my own bill.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping they don't have a lot of crossover for what they want to grade. But I have enough cards I want to grade that whatever they want to grade, I can probably match, and then we can just split the bill. And then I figured I'm grading more baseball and basketball, and then they'll probably grade more football. So I don't want their cards to get mixed up in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like kind of like, oh, we both sent a silver CJ Stroud. I don't know whose is who. One got a 9, the other one got a 10. Like, what do you do in that situation? I'm gonna cut the card in half.
Well, we do have some sad news that we got to talk about. Also, another bad, sad accident, and we lose another great member of the comic book community. Comic historian Benny Potter has passed away in a car accident.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep. Died in a single vehicle car crash, according to statements released this week by Colorado officials. Damn.
I bet even more people are upset now, or it's like kind of like, oh man, I have to really read my comics now.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, I remember first finding him on YouTube way back when and being like, this is the most glorious, greatest thing ever. You know, he does such a good job of voices and kind of acting. He would act out the parts, and he was just, he was a perfect YouTube channel. Perfect content, really, really smart, and really, really good guy from what I hear. You know, we have a lot of friends that were friends with him that said he was just a really good dude. So this is sad. Very sad. Too young, 40 years old.
Oh wow.
Yep.
He was only 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's one of those situations too where it's like life is short, right?
Yeah. Too short, man. This is sad. This is super sad. So we'll see what happens. Supposedly, his wife says that they'll continue his page. I imagine they'll bring somebody in to kind of like do what Benny did and continue the page. But man,
it's probably a team of people that were working on this project anyways, and I would assume.
Yeah, 3 million.
Yeah, I was sad to hear that because I've seen that dude a few times, and you know he seemed like a rocker. And, you know, I'm always partial to the metal community, and so actually I sent the message because voice acting is something that I've thought about doing while you know, since I'm not doing like singing for a band or anything any longer, would like to do something. And that's something I always thought about leaning into, and I just let them know if they're going to continue on the channel that I could do, you know, help out in some way or whatever.
Yeah, this is interesting. To honor him by continuing to tell great stories by great people, as well as keep the memory of our very own superhero alive. Man, been part of the YouTube community for more than a decade. a fixture in the world of comic book fandom on the platform, regularly discussing Marvel and DC Universe in his 4,000 plus posted videos. 4,000 videos, you guys. And those aren't just short videos. These are like major.
He tells the whole comic.
Yeah, the whole series. It's
He
crazy.
tells he'll read the whole comic and do voices for every character in that comic.
Yeah. And
Which is
they
awesome.
have to, all the work they have to go through where they have to like white out all the word balloons, you know, so the comic companies don't come after them. And man, that freaking sucks. Well, rest in peace, and hopefully his wife, you know, will find somebody to continue that, carry that on, and it's just
I
it's a
think
bummer.
they're going to look for a group of folks, possibly.
Yeah. So, all right. So you got a Panini package in, you said?
Yeah. So I recently, I think I told you that I started looking at these Panini, those Prism Fat Packs.
Yeah.
And I could tell that on the back they look like they were tampered with.
Yeah.
So on the rib on the back, they're cutting at the top of the back pack. But then right along the back of the actual pack, you can see a slice mark that goes like down and continues on. And then, so you can see that it's been opened, and it actually opened some packs that would open right along that slice line because I believe that they were glued back. So I opened one purposely at the bottom and sent in that pack to let them know, like, hey, I think someone's tampering in your distributors, because it wasn't just one Walmart that I saw that at it. It was multiple ones. And same distributor that distributes to the Walmarts. And it was after they were put on a shelf, so it wasn't there for a long time. So it has to be someone from the distributor that's tampering with these. And it looks like they, it wasn't when Prism first came out. It was like months later. All of a sudden, you'll see like an influx of packs come out, and in an influx of packs, that's where I started seeing other ones being tampered with. So I think they were getting a bunch of them opening and see what they see in the end, and if they saw something in, they would keep it. But if they didn't, they would just glue it back and put it up on a thing to sell.
Yeah.
But they sent me this in return, which is weird too, because I called because I have a bunch of quality control tickets in, and I would call to see, I have some redemptions that go back to 2022, and I have some quality control stuff that goes back to like 2023, I believe was my furthest one back. And they sent me another quality control one back recently. They sent this one back, and I have another one still in the mail. So this one came in today. This was for that Panini pack that I saw, and they're supposed to be sending me a replacement Prism Panini pack in this here envelope that I don't think anything is in.
Oh wow!
So I'm going to open it now, and I kind of wanted to open it live because if I didn't want to open it and be like, hey, this is the deal, but I didn't want to open it and be like, oh, there's nothing in here or whatever. So I was like, let me try to open this thing live. So I'm just going to slice it.
So Panini now did tampered with your package.
So there is nothing in there except for the receipt.
Are you kidding me?
It's
Unreal. What does it say?
It says, we apologize. We apologize for the inconvenience. There are certain constraints that permit to each and every card that we produce. Unfortunately, we are not always able to replace every card. In the case of your damaged card replacement request, we were unable to replace it and are returning the cards to you. We apologize that we are unable to repair or replace the item. Below is a list of reasons your cards may have been shipped back to you. Thank you for your understanding and for your continued support of the product. It says sometimes customers will tamper with products on shelves at Walmart and Target ECT. So they put in there that it was actually tampered with. So they didn't online it showed that they sent back a pack, but they're saying here they're not doing it because the pack was tampered with by a client or customer.
Wow, they should have just sent that to your email. They didn't have to send you a freaking letter to do that.
A letter in a pack, and then that's what they write here on the side. It says that sometimes customers will tamper with the packs on the shelves. And I just told you that story, not even knowing that they wrote this in there. But they didn't send it because they said it was tampered with. I'm like, that was, and I wrote a letter in the email explaining exactly what I just told y'all.
Yeah.
I wrote like a long paragraph to explain what was going on, so they were like they could understand.
Wow. Fuck Panini. Panini.
English is hard, dude.
Yeah. Fuck Panini.
I'm pretty sure they probably didn't look at what was written in. They just saw what it was in for. And I actually called them before I mailed it in because they're the ones that when I called them and asked them, they were the ones that said to mail it in. They said, well, yeah, we've been getting a lot of that. They said they've been getting a lot of that from the distributors, and they're in a process of finding new distributors right now and to send it in because they've been seeing cases of it. But then they send me back that.
So they acted like, oh yeah, just send it in. We've had this happen before. We're gonna help you. We're gonna send you back something, and then they just send you back a fuck you.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Because I thought it was important enough to call them. I was like, dude, there's someone actively doing this in your distributors. You should be like on top of that because they're just going to keep doing it until someone says anything.
So you called them.
I called them before I sent it, and they said do this, and so that's what I did, include with the description. And I wonder if the description is in here or not, but that I sent to them, it's got to be here somewhere. The paragraph it says replacement in here. It says that they did a replacement football pack, but they didn't.
They didn't even send you back the cards that you sent in.
Yeah.
No, I sent an empty pack because on the packing step, so it says, please do not send cards, only send the pack. It says that on the packing step you send in with it.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought, and this was the newest one. I sent this over maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, but the ones I sent over in 2023. They're barely now starting to even look at. So I'll call them tomorrow and see what they say.
That's ridiculous, dude.
That was the whole reason why I included a paragraph to explain exactly what I was saying. I'm not trying to make it, and it wasn't just one. It was multiple places. But if there's people slicing packs open at the
distributorship, yeah. No, not at the store. It doesn't sound like they're doing it at the store because they would get caught. Yeah,
there's tons of them, and there's multiple. I mean, you can go. There's. I mean, I saw hundreds. It was harder to find ones that weren't tampered with versus ones that were.
Wow.
Man, that's crazy. I thought they messed up. They just sent me a FU.
And the ones that weren't tampered with, they were definitely weighed.
Yeah. I don't know if they're weighed or not.
No, I'm just joking around.
Yeah, they have that weighing thing now going on, huh?
Well, that's been a thing forever.
Yeah, but I saw there was that recently resurfaced or something about people weighing stuff.
Well, did you guys see this? Oh, sorry. You go ahead, brother. I didn't mean to interrupt.
All I was gonna say was that Target is taking notice of people weighing packs, so they're gonna, stop people from doing that in store.
John Tyler Christopher put out this new image. He says June 13 exclusively at johntylerchristopher.com. For the first time, Darth Vader arrives from a certain point of view. You asked for it, you got it. Although he's tough to work in negative space, really happy with the boldness of this final. So a lot of people were like, why no negative space? Well, it's hard to do Darth Vader in negative space. Let's be honest. And
black on black.
Yeah. Yeah. And this looks gorgeous, man. Holy
That's
cow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's a great cover.
So,
yeah, I just wouldn't call it negative space though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's contrast.
Yep. Yeah. It's gorgeous, man. Absolutely beautiful. So, another great job. John Tyler Christopher he'll put out one or two that I don't like every once in a while, but man, that one's really fucking good.
It's crazy. They sent back the stuff I just sent in now, and they had these things back from previous years that they haven't even gotten to yet. But this one that they got, they just had an instantaneous reaction to it.
Yeah. Did you guys?
Because they fall under the Topps umbrella of 10 years. No, I'm just joking. They really don't.
I had back stuff going back to 2022 even. Quality assurance stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath on getting that stuff back.
Yeah, I sent like a signed Zappy card out of 100.
Uh-huh.
because it came in with a massive like ding across the whole front of it, like a huge like crease all across the front of it. I'm like, what the hell is this? Came out of the pack that way. Then I'm like, man, I should have just kept it because I'm probably not gonna get anything like that back. I mean, so you have another one that's in review right now. And 1, 2, 3. There's 3 things in review, huh?
Stein's waiting for a 1 of 1.
Who's that?
Stein.
Really?
And yeah, he's waiting for a 1 of 1 Messi from Topps. He was hoping to get it back in time for Nationals to trade it.
When's Nationals?
The same week
Same
as San Diego. So July was that 23rd.
It's gonna be like the splitting of the crowds right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys see this? Look what's up for sale at Heritage.
Oh wow!
I did see a little hint of that, and I was like, kind of like
Light heat.
Original cover art for probably one of the top 5 greatest comic book covers of all time.
More or less than the Chamber of Chills.
What year is that?
Oh God, 1954.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane for 1954.
Yeah.
That's super insane.
Yeah. So, which one's going to sell for more?
I don't know, man. That's a toss up. This looks so good in black and white that it looks. This looks better in the OA than it does in the regular cover. So that's a big deal to me. That's going to help this.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
Well, because the Chambers sold, original art sold, was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's going to be within the same ballpark of price.
So what we're going to do this, when does this end? 8 days. So we're going to keep an eye on this. I'm going to try and get the original art crew back together for another show to talk about this when it drops and what the final price goes for. So I'll reach out to those guys and we'll do another OA show. But yeah, man, this is going to be nuts. This is
do you think one of them buys it?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Or is that out of their price range? I have no idea.
Who knows? I mean,
but
yeah, I'm not going to say I don't doubt it, you know?
Yeah. It's like, oh, we actually bought it. We can't talk about it.
Yeah.
The Boys.
Season 5 going to be their last.
I think that it starts tomorrow, I think. But I just watched Gen V.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I liked it.
That was pretty sick series. I didn't even know that was there, and so I watched that because I guess right in time before that this other one came out.
Did you know the lead actor died in that?
Yeah.
I know, that's crazy. Someone told me that just the other day. I was like, that's insane because he was one of the main characters, and I think they're planning on doing something more with him in the next series.
Season. Yeah, or the next season. I think they were filming or about to start filming or something like that.
He was on his way, from what I understand, to go do the filming, and that's when he got in his accident.
It was like right before. Yeah, it was like right before they were about to start filming.
Yeah, I heard it was while he was on his way there or something.
I don't know if it was that specific. Oops, my bad.
Oh no, you're okay, man. I saw this. This is kind of interesting too. Shout out to our boy Nick GQ. I saw him respond to this. Hold on here. So this is Shortbox is doing something pretty cool. They're doing drop-off consignments at Heroes Con. So if you have something that you want to sell, you can drop it off with them, and they'll auction it off. So check this out.
Guys, if you guys are going to Heroes Convention this weekend, once again, Shortboxed and Shortboxed app, game changers. This app, this company, I'm telling you, this is a good thing. They're doing drop-off auction consignments at their booth. Now, if you still are unaware, get on Shortboxed, sell on Shortboxed, buy on Shortboxed. Shortboxed has been running very successful auctions for slabs. I've been watching every single month, every single week. I have yet to win one. I've always been outbid. Drop-off auction consignment. Drop off your slabs in person. If you go in a Heroes Convention, their auctions are amazing. I love that they do themed auctions. They're on the right path. This company, keep an eye on this company. I see big things with this company, and it's. I think it only just begun. Honestly, you could sell slabs and you could sell raw. Right now, I know their auctions are for slabs. And this drop-off auction consignment, highly intelligent.
Pretty cool. Pretty smart. Nice move for Shortbox. I like those guys.
What's his name?
Nick GQ.
He has a TikTok, huh?
He has a TikTok, IG. He does a lot of
Where he does
social
like
media
some
stuff.
like he's like some kind of comedy shtick or something like that.
No, he's a comics dude. He's a comics guy.
I think that I think I saw someone that looked very similar to that guy today. I was on TikTok that does. His name was DQ. I thought maybe that's something very close, but man, I just swore it was that dude.
So this was cool too.
I was gonna say real quick with Shortbox, I like how they've built up their platform slowly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They didn't rush into anything. They actually did their research. Like a lot of the company that's been there since day one. They're all comic fans too, as well.
Yeah,
like collectors and sellers. So I like how they're taking their approach to the app market versus just we got to rush and push something out.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
So I've been to like probably about 40 different locations over the past 3 weeks looking for optic blasters. I haven't found one.
Yeah. Optics, the hot stuff. Yeah.
I mean, to not be able to find one, I mean, it's crazy. Like, I know there's scalpers like by the droves because on OfferUp, you can find whatever you want on OfferUp. But when you try to go into the store and be there the same day that they do the things, it's gone. And the guys behind the teller line or whatever are like, oh yeah, there's guys lined up and they're buying, like they're bringing their kids and using the kids to like say the kids are getting their 3 limit and stuff like that when they're trying to limit people.
Wow, interesting.
Well, it's Houston too, so you got to get that Stroud downtown.
Man, it's freaking crazy that I can't believe that I've been to so many different places at so many different times, and just after like restock and still cannot find one of those. Insane. And then I don't know what's up with retail or the hobby, because the hobby box hasn't even come out yet. I called today to see if I think it was supposed to come out this week, and apparently they don't even know if it's coming out this week.
Yep, that's why I'm not chasing cards anymore, man. It's not
Contenders.
worth it.
Contenders came out.
Yeah.
The retail product came out before the hobby did.
Yeah. Well, that happens all the time. That's unfortunately the way it works.
Yeah, it's pretty drastic time difference though.
Yeah.
I'm over the card thing really. Just kind of moving what I have, and
yeah, I think that's.
I'm going on vacation next week. So my first vacation.
Nice.
We're going to Destin. If there's any Destin, Florida peeps, let me know because I'll be there this week.
Nice.
Timeshare Central. Oh yeah.
Timeshare Central. Yeah, so you're gonna send some cards in, you said?
Yeah, and then there's another person in this area that wants to send out cards as well.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about like combining y'all's order together. Or
let me know how many I need to have.
Yeah, I'll find out from him how many cards he's submitting, and then because I generally have an idea of what y'all both like rip.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just hoping. Well, yeah, and I know he mixes in between baseball and football, so I figured you wouldn't have any baseball.
I have no baseball.
Yeah.
No baseball. I have all this old baseball stuff that I still need someone to help me to verify if it's actually old or if it's some type of reprint. But maybe you can. I don't know if you could tell the difference if you looked at them. But they're like really old. My father-in-law found them in some abandoned house in the woods. And when he got them, they were old, and he's had them for about 15 years.
What do they look like? I mean, do you have them?
Yeah, I had to pull them out of a closet. I tried to clean them up because they're not in the best of shape because there was an abandoned house, and they're like in like styrofoam coolers or something like that. And it was just like sitting on a shelf somewhere, and he didn't know what was up. So he just kind of took them home, and they sat in his house for years. And then he was like, so I got in the car. He was like, hey, I got these. I don't know if you can do it, if they're worth anything or not. But there's some definitely some old rookie, baseball rookie players. Hank, Aaron, and stuff like that. I just don't know if they're real or if they're fake. So I need someone to help me with I tried to look for copyright stuff, and I can't find any copyright information on it.
Yeah,
it's probably too old for that.
Well, yeah. I'll be able to tell you if they're real or fake.
All right, maybe
if they're 54 tops, if they're 54 tops, yeah, you can.
I'll pull them down if you want after we get off, and then let's take a look at it.
All right, so I got. I'm gonna go start continuing packaging up these books and get ready for tomorrow's show. But so we're gonna end it early tonight. Thanks for everybody that's hung out with us. 121 till the end. I want to show you guys, since I have Ryan and Yee here, both musicians. I saw this freaking. You guys already know who this guy is. He's a famous social media guy, drummer, probably the best drummer in the world. But this thing that he does, it's a promo that he's doing for this stick brand, is one of the coolest drum things I've ever seen or heard. Watch this. This is amazing. You can't hear it?
I can't. It's coming through very choppy.
Oh, you need headphones, bro. This is amazing.
It's coming in choppy too for me as well. It is?
All right, hold on. Let's see here.
The sound.
It's probably the chat can hear it and we can't. It looks cool.
Oh, I know why you can't hear it. Hold on.
Yeah, I thought that guy. I thought that guy might have been the new drummer.
Slipknot. You guys still can't hear it?
I can hear it now.
That's better now.
All right, watch this. Right here. Dude,
he's sitting in the center of it
it's bouncing.
Yeah. So he's using the force of hitting the stick, and it's bouncing off the ride.
That's
back
insane.
And forth. This is amazing.
To make the rainfall sounds.
Totter, yeah.
Here, I'll play it again.
Oh, dude, what it sounds like? It sounds like there's a filter in it. It's like, I don't
I like to watch him drum. He's pretty funny.
Dude, this guy's amazing. I watch everything he puts out. It's fucking unreal.
Yeah.
That part right there, it's cool looking, but it sounds even better.
So it sounds like there's a high pass filter on this. That's why we're only hearing part of the drums.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't hear what the stick is actually doing.
Yeah, it's badass, dude. It's fucking amazing.
I mean, he does all kinds of badass shit. I'm surprised. I think he just got in a band recently, but.
Well, he just started a side project. He did a song with who did he do a song with? He just put out a song with somebody.
He doesn't have a side project because he got rid of his one project, so I don't think he's in a project. So I guess it's his
Solo project, I meant to say. He's just doing solo stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this right here. The Cost Band.
Okay.
Yeah, Surge. Yeah. He got Surge to do a song with him.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So this guy's fucking.
Yeah. I've been trying to teach myself drumming since I spent the last show as a vocalist, and he's very inspirational to keep watching. I'm like, man, I could do that, and then I'm let down.
Yeah, this guy's badass, man. So I agree. Card Vibe Panini does suck. So when you get 15 minutes closer, you'll be able to hear it. You'll be able to see that. But yeah, man, this dude is fucking next level. So make sure you guys go check him out. He goes by
on Eloy Casagrande. He's
bro,
how he just shreds.
I have a thing of his that I just saved. Eloy Casagrande. I gotta find it. Let me see if I can find it. It's the recent one of the recent shows. Oh, here it is. Check this out. This is crazy.
It, man. Use a swivel foot.
After you play like an hour set, right?
Yeah, he plays an hour, yeah.
I would assume.
I wonder how long his heads and his cymbals last.
Dude, that's the best part right here. When he goes into that second part, it's so badass. Right here.
He breaks it down. He's coming up for air. He's like,
fuck, killer drum solo, man.
Yeah, I bet he rips through like drum heads like crazy.
Yeah,
he probably changes it before every show.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, when you get through to that level of like professionalism, right?
Yeah,
like you have drum techs. You just have drum techs, and you're sponsored by like.
Hold on, real quick. There's somebody in the chat that's saying something. It says Coffin Comics sucks for not telling us exactly what happened to their computers and for not telling us exactly what was compromised. People probably lost money and it's not being talked about. Explain that to me. Am I missing something? Did this just happen? Have you guys heard about this?
Have not.
Imagine taking Xanax and trying to do that. It'd be a lot slower.
It's like in Cheech and Chong when he's falling over on the drum set.
It'd be like breakdown central, like ba ba boom.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. Double bass. I am double bass. Boom boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I was saying a thing about his swivel kick is like untouchable. How he doesn't use any triggers or anything on his kicks.
Nice.
I'm looking for this Coffin Comics thing.
They released an email talking about how their computer is being compromised and used to send phishing emails.
All right, I'm looking.
Maybe it was a private email to only those that were compromised.
Well, if it's just a phishing thing, then they probably just got a hold of their mailing list or whatever, is what I'm assuming. It could just be a like a data compromise. It doesn't necessarily mean that like your credit card information got stolen.
Let's see.
Yeah,
They have a news section.
It's probably too early to really report on it. I would assume that we'll hear more about it, or see the email or posting.
Let's see here. 3 hours ago. 1 hour.
Yeah, there's an email went to their private members, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Because I took a screenshot of the email. I have it saved. It is so serious. There's a reason why the FBI takes these seriously.
I can't find anything on it, Eric. If you can shoot me a picture of the email on IG at Bryan McClay. But I can't.
Well, I mean,
and I
if
didn't
it's
get
under
an email.
Well, I mean, if it's under investigation as well, they probably can't say much about it either. If it's in, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. If somebody's looking into it, if like the FBI or somebody's looking into it, and I checked my email, I didn't get anything.
You're I guess you're subscribed, or you do business with them or whatever.
I'm a huge fan of Coffin Comics. Actually, Brian's going to be coming on the show here in the next couple weeks again on the industry show. So, I haven't heard anything. I'll do some searching. I will say this. I think that Coffin Comics and Brian Pulido do everything on the complete up and up. I got nothing but respect for them. They have never shown me in any way, shape, or form that they are, trying to grift anybody, or, I only see them taking the high roads on stuff. So,
they always look out for the best interests of their customers, anyways, too, as well, because they know like how core important that is to keep their fan base happy. So, I mean, I'm sure as soon as they can say something, they will put everyone more at ease of what's happening and giving updates.
Yeah, that's interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I'll definitely talk about it Saturday night if we hear anything about it, because I haven't heard anything or seen anything. So I'll continue to look here.
Offering a free gift and had a link.
Oh, well,
it sounds like you got fished, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like the phishing email.
That sounds like the phishing email. It sounds like they were trying to fish you with
enticing you with a free gift or whatever. Like, it sounds like that's what the email is saying. Like, hey, our system was compromised, blah, blah, blah. Click this link for a free gift. And when you click the link, it's actually
phishing your stuff,
phishing your information, and then sending that same email to like all your email list or whatever.
Okay, good. As long as you didn't click on it. Good for you. Smart. Very smart.
Yes. Yeah. So if you didn't click the link, then you're good. Just delete the email.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Tony Fleece having a sale. Is that what's going on? We got a new Tony Fleece thing. Let's take a look here. What does he got going on? You guys can get all kinds of goodies from him at his shop too. Tony Fleece's shop.
Oh yeah, he had his OA on there for a good while.
Yeah.
He probably still does have some OA on there.
Yeah. Let's see here. Here's the site. Does he have a sale going or something?
Hey, I like his signature.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah. So good shit. All right, we'll keep our ears to the ground about everything and see if we hear anything in the future, and we'll update you guys on all that. But yeah, I don't have any emails from Coffin Comics.
Oh, I guess I'm on their mailing list. I should check too.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I'm gonna search it real quick.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe they sent a letter back. It's crazy. Can't wait to call them tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah, neither do I. So we'll have to keep our eye on it. All right, you guys. That being said, tomorrow, come hang out with me at the Whatnot sale for the return third sale. We're going to be doing 3 sales a week. Nothing but just killer keys, killer first appearances, great covers, cool comics for super cheap. Brian's Comic Garage says he got an email multiple times. Yeah, I still haven't received it. Do you see anything?
When I looked, I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
I can check in my spam email too as well.
Yeah, and I'm looking on all their socials, and I don't see anything either. So must be some type of phishing thing that they're saying.
It's probably
Yeah.
It's probably like a data compromise.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. So, and to everybody that ordered stuff over the last 2 sales, the people from the first sale should have already gotten their books, or they should be there tomorrow. And then the rest from the second sale, it's going to be I'll be dropping your stuff off to post office tomorrow. Yeah, it's a phishing scam. So
PHISHING.
yeah.
I only know that because I work in IT, but
Yeah.
I see that word a lot.
So, all right,
Like,
good
I know how
shit.
to create phishing emails.
I'm part of the team that stops the phishing emails.
Good.
To butts the fish stop here.
Yeah.
So, all right. That being said, much love, you guys. Tomorrow, what do you got going on? You got long story short tomorrow?
Yes. Long story short, over at Nearing Nirvana at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
So yeah.
Awesome. Sweet stuff. And then Friday night, House of Stein. Saturday night, right back here. We'll see you guys soon. Adios.